Hello everyone, welcome back to another Nicholas Reed YouTube video. Today, I got a free snowblower. Let's go over some of the complaints. So, I already fixed one thing, and that was the broken fuel shutoff switch. It was dumping all over my driveway, so I fixed that off camera. I was tired of it dumping fuel. The guy said it does not go straight, which I think I already kind of figured out. I've seen this happen on a lot of these, and the oil is very metal shaving like. There's a little bit of metal shavings in there. Let's see if I can get that on camera. But, you know, there's some metal shavings in there. I don't think I got that on camera at all, but it does run. It is very loud and choppy, so I think we're gonna fix the driving straight. I'll show you the fuel shutoff that I installed, if it does a decent job, and then fix some other odds and ends. Like, I just see that the spark plug coil kill is uninstalled, but let's get to that. Now, my shop is the complete opposite of clean on this side, but on that side, it's pretty clean. So, why don't we wheel this frickin' big snowblower back here. I have almost the exact same one. You can't even see it. I have almost the exact same one, but in green. So I know my way around these. So if I'm a little like biased towards these, because I love these things, and I got this one for free. And I think I already know why the guy said it doesn't go in a straight line. Hey, maybe because you put the frickin' key in the wrong side. I've seen that happen multiple times. But this side looks like someone stuck a shear pin in there. So that's weird. We have all the shear pins. Yeah, that is a shear pin. Let's see if there's any left. Yeah, see? Someone stuck a shear pin in the frickin' wheel. But there is our kill wire that's unplugged. No clue where that goes in the slightest. It might be some sort of electric start safety wire. I don't know. I don't have that on mine. But I think let's get that wheel swapped over and see if it rides straight. All right, it doesn't hurt anything to stick a floor jack under these guys. You just gotta be kind of careful. But also, I forgot to mention that these tires are losing air, which I have a pretty good tip for that. Always watch your fingers when you're pulling these guys. They like to jam on your fingers and stuff. Spin this off. Now pull. Oh my God, that's stuck. I'll have to get that off and then show you guys later. All right, someone put a freaking stupid retainer clip on there. That should just come off now. Ugh, perfect. Come off. Come off. I thought that shaft was pretty rusty. It's actually not that bad. All right, there we go. So here's where a lot of people mess up is that's where that's supposed to go, right there. That was not supposed to go on the outer edge. So I'm gonna guess the other side lost that. But this is where the wheels are really supposed to go. I'm pretty sure this was for like tracks or something, or you can make your track width narrower, but there's some splines on this wheel. This one's not even a splined wheel, but whatever. I think I'm gonna oil the Schrader valve. I'll show you that trick. And then I think I'm gonna spray this down in some WD-40 and maybe grease it a little bit, and then we'll be done with the wheels. All right, so now I'm on my tripod, but the number one problem with some of these, I just moved it even though I told myself I wasn't gonna move it. The number one problem with some of these is literally just these Schrader valves will just get old and tired and need to be oiled up. And these are nice Carlisle ones, so I think those are the original tires. But if you can even see this, they have a little O-ring right there, and these will just get dry and old. But anyway, I'm still gonna dump tire sealant in it just in case it helps do something. It doesn't hurt. There we go. That's some tire sealant in there. I'm just gonna push the rest in there. Wipe a little bit of my pants, because why not? And then I always just take this guy. Oh, I can oil a shaft over too. And I'm just gonna lightly, very lightly oil it. Freaking put some on there, jam it in. Who cares if the slime's still in your way? And to wipe the rest on your pants, because that's how I go. Tighten these bad boys up. And then we shouldn't have any more leaks. Honestly, I don't know why this works, but it does work. So now we got our tire slider back on. Let's oil this shaft. This is not as good as WD-40, but it'll work. See, nice and smooth. It just, holy crap, I'm in the way of the camera, but it's not necessarily so, it spins smooth. If someone's gonna be like, you're doing that because it spins smooth, it's a shaft. No, I'm doing that so it doesn't rust on next time someone wants to remove this. And then we'll throw our cover cap on there and I'll pump up the tires on a little bit. Let's go check the other side out. All right, we're now on the other side, and you can do this in the tire. I've never had a problem with it. These wheels need to be cleaned. So I think that will definitely be part of me working on this time, is cleaning it all up, because this one's actually really nice. It's very rust free. I'll have to do a small little walk around. Make sure if your tires still have air, you are holding the Schrader valve. So that one had no air, like our last one shot out a little bit. It looks like someone may have put a little bit of tire sealant in this one before the bottom, but let's shoot some down the stem. Perfect. And then again, oil up your O-ring a little bit. Just, I don't know, I've always had success with it. Like my moped tires have had multiple slow leaks. Well, not multiple, but the back one started with a slow leak. I did this. The front one had a slow leak. I did this, and it fixed completely. So that's usually all it is. These are probably just slow leaks, and I think that is pretty good. And now it should drive straight, because if one of your wheels is, of course, like that, then it's gonna pull a different direction. I don't know why no one would ever check that, but whatever. Drop it down. Get my my jack out of the way, and let me show you the fuel shutoff I installed.
All right, so I didn't do too bad of a job. The other clamp would not fit this bigger line. I put bigger line. I have coolant line a lot, so I tend to use coolant line on my fuel lines. I don't know.
It's always stronger too, but half your clamps won't work, so there's a lesson. Now I think I'm just gonna give this thing a quick spray down, and if my camera's lagging, then that sucks. This is a wheel cleaner, like tire cleaner, but it does work for just normal wheels. I'm gonna get all these rusty spots under there. Let's hit this again. Perfect. And then I've got some nice WD-40, it says it right there. And I'm just gonna spray some of this stuff in the auger to stop it from rusting. It's not gonna immediately stop it, but it'll do something. Let me go take my little brush and I'll show you how I clean the wheels. All right, but usually how I clean these wheels is I spray some of my wheel cleaner in there, and we're just gonna go around with our soft bristle brush and get at every little spot I can see, which is gonna be kind of hard because I'm filming. But I think I'm just gonna try my best to trace around the edge of the rim on both sides. So now let's go over to the other side, which is by far worse. So I might give it another dusting and everything will literally just come off. It works too well. This is literally a hack. Yeah, like look at all that rust. And also you could probably do this with Dawn dish soap. I just use the wheel cleaner because I guess I just feel better about it. But that is almost it. This is looking 10 times better, and we haven't even wiped it down yet. So this should look very, very good. Let me go get my big sprayer. All right, we got the big sprayer. It's not weed killer or anything like that, so don't worry. Let's go ahead and just get everything we can. Yeah, look at those wheels, 10 times better. There's still gonna be a little bit rust spots because I didn't get it perfectly. I'm just gonna give the whole freaking everything I can a little soak down. And then while I'm here, I can see some of the spots I missed. It is leaving a nice little rust puddle. Also, I'm getting freaking pizza after this, so I don't know about you guys. What is your guys' favorite shop food? Leave that in the comments if you guys even watch these damn videos. But I think I'm just gonna soak everything. There's a little rust in there. That's actually not that bad. This thing's really freaking nice for like 90s craftsman. Let's go wipe it down. All right, you can just use a freaking little oil-stained towel. It's not mine. I got no attachment to it. It's not gonna hurt my soul. But let me wipe this all down and I'll get back to you guys. But woo, is this thing looking fly. And I got my sister go grab me a tire pumper. And this thing does run good. Only problem it has is when you hit the primer, ready, it's gonna leak gas, but that doesn't matter. All right, but now I'm gonna pump up these tires. This is actually really hard to film, but let me pump them up real quick. All right, I just pump up to the side. God, my mouth. It's wet and I don't hear or see any leaks, so I think that fixed it. It is usually just those, the Schrader valves get pretty old and need oiling, so let's go to the other side. And this is honestly the side I was more worried about leaking air, and it's not leaking air at all. So let's go ahead, open my garage door and run test this guy. Honestly, actually, let's check the spark plug. All right, are we ready for the reveal together? I'm pretty close to getting it threaded out. I don't have any of these spark plugs on the shelf. It's not the best. Hold it, focus. It's not the best, it's a little wet. It's a brown color, but it is a Craftsman snowblower and the plug is not damaged. So let's throw it back in. All right, these old Craftsmans never claimed to run amazing, and they never claimed to be amazing machines, and it is leaking gas, but that's no big deal. Let's put our choke on. God damn it, my microphone got stuck again. All right, we got the choke on. Oh, I just broke the primer. Come back, please, primer. Oh, my microphone got stuck again. All right, hopefully the primer comes back. Sorry about my microphone. That thing runs it really good and it looks really nice for its age. So this thing will probably sit in the woods till winter and then be sold for like 200 bucks on Marketplace. This thing is pretty nice. I'm gonna run it out of fuel and then I think I'm gonna wheel it down to some storage. So let's run it out of fuel. Let's go ahead and fire it up and walk it back. I don't want to be a public nuisance, but whatever. perfect timing. This thing runs amazing and I don't think I'll have any problems with it. So hopefully you guys can see me. If you guys liked today's video, give it a thumbs up. If you loved it, make sure to subscribe. That is a very nice freaking snowblower for free and didn't take much to fix. Let's do a 12 horsepower Tecumseh lawnmower cold start. Oh yeah, ready? No choke. Come on. Oh yeah. But there you go. I have some pretty nice stuff. Let me know what you guys like a video on next time. Thank you.